Hello, very warm welcome. George Russell is the topic of conversation today. And is he becoming disliked already? Put that light on. Yeah, a lot of negativity towards George recently. Yeah, George is a fantastic driver. I think he'll be world champion. I think he's the only guy capable of taking it to max in the future. But he started to become quite well unliked. He's had quite a few incidents on the first lap. He's been getting criticism for that, and his PR basically stance. He's told what to say by Mercedes. Big up Lewis at any opportunity. When he was battering him early on, Lewis is trying a different setup, all this bullshit. But he is the perfect PR puppet for Mercedes. George Russell has the talent. He will win races. He will win F1 titles. He's a special talent who has really proved that in his first season. He's still ahead of Lewis Hamilton with 2 rounds to go. Yeah, I think the gap is 15 off the top of my head. I think Lewis is on 2:16, Russell 2:31. Yeah, so it's 15. 2 rounds to go. But yeah, is he starting to become disliked, George Russell? Because he's basically playing the PR puppet role, which obviously he's going to do. Look, George, you can have a Mercedes seat if you play a PR game. But yeah, I don't know. Some of his comments coming out saying that Hamilton would have won more races than Perez if he was in that position. Well, I mean, that's pretty clear and obvious. Yeah, just he's starting to see a divide now. Everyone loves George. But yeah, a couple of incidents. You think of Sergio Perez at Austria, Carlos Sainz at Austin. And yeah, a bit of toxic like comments towards George. Yeah, I mean, he is a PR puppet. He's the perfect PR brigade, but he's been fantastic this season. Let's not forget, he's ahead of a 7-time champion with 2 rounds to go. He was brilliant at the start of the season. He's been very consistent. And yeah, he's a top driver. And he's probably Lewis's best teammate in a very long time. He's taken the fight to Lewis. It's impressive. But I think he'll be champion. I think he'll win races. Maybe not this year he'll win, but next year Mercedes have to get the car right. We need that Mercedes presence in the title fight because we've seen Ferrari are not up to it. But yeah, comment down below. What are your thoughts on George Russell? Is he becoming a bit hated, disliked? He plays the PR puppet. His comments recently and crashing on the first lap into people. He's starting to get like a bad rep now. Before he was at Williams, he was outperforming the car, but now it's a PR brigade. But I don't blame him for doing the PR brigade, because what would you rather do, drive a Williams or drive a Mercedes? You're going to drive a Mercedes, aren't you? So, yeah. Comment down below your thoughts on the King Slim Racer. I like George Russell. I think he'll be world champion. And when Lewis retires, I will support George. Yeah. But interesting comments from him recently. Really kissing Lewis's rear end and Toto's rear end.